This rain will mostly subside by early tomorrow morning. In addition, the winds are also strong with a preliminary warning for strong winds in place. Typhoon-like gusts of more than 50 meters per second will hit the East Sea and the West Coast, and winds of 25 meters per second or more will hit the mountainous areas of Gangwon State and Gyeongsang-buk-do Province. Now the current temps are 21 degrees in Seoul, 19 degrees in Suwon, 25 degrees in Gwangju, 21 degrees in Busan, 25 in Gangneung, and 25 degrees on Jeju-do Island. Stay tuned. You're listening to Arirang Radio. Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
The time is 4 p.m.
I attended the Hans Zimmer concert last Saturday, and as a film scorer myself, it was truly inspiring to see so many incredible musicians scattered on one stage, bringing to life some of the most nostalgic and moving film scores ever written. What really shook me was the diversity of instruments. There was one musician in particular, the name is Pedro Eustache, who played an entire arsenal of mostly reed instruments, and the way he delivered such emotion and soul through a single breath was absolutely unreal. And that got me thinking, I really want to learn more instruments. So now I'm throwing the question to all of our listeners. If you could learn any instrument, past or present, which one would it be and why? With that, here goes 낭만 교향곡 Romance Symphony by Big Naughty featuring Changmo and Park Jae-bum. This is Johan Lee checking in. Welcome to the archive.
힙합보단 클래식 첼로를 투팍보다 맨데이션을 좋아하는 널 위해 스네어 킥 클랩 전부 뺐어 힙합보다 인스턴트를 로맨스보단 코미디를 좋아하던 내가 어제는 타이타닉의 눈물을 훔쳤어 I can be a bar, I can be a chauffeur I can be a bro, 너도 비히반 Beethoven I can be a Schubert, 라프만이 너 Shostakovich, Vivaldi or the Vish Everything you want, girl, just tell me what you want Any kind of song, doesn't matter, even classic I can be a Wagner, I can be a Haydn Tchaikovsky, what you wanna get 피아노 앞에 5분도 못 있었던 그 꼬맹이가 이제 노래 불러 엄마 때문에 했었던 기악 합주부 덕에 오랜만에 클라리넷을 불어 까만 연미 보기 남자는 아니지만 힙합밖에 모르는 그런 하지만 너 위해서라면 난 뭐든 될 수가 있어 Believe in shit break 노래를 불러 타타타타타 Just dance with me 파파파파파 Trumpet solo Everything you want, girl, just tell me what you want 노래를 불러 다다다다다 Just dance with me 빠빠빠라빠 Trumpet solo Any kind of song, doesn't matter if it's classic, girl
이젠 소년이란 말이 효과를 하지 않는 게 좀 섭섭해 몇 년 전과 달리 겸허해 강마이 최고만이 probably 더 대가 어젠데 그 어제가 내 어제가 아니었고 나 시간은 참 빨리 가 그러는 말이 그때 참은 도대체 어땠을까 Baby girl 그 질문에 대답해서 많은 동안 잠깐 먹으니 상기시키게 Let me go with my flow 너 앞에선 고멋쟁 이 같은 것만 연주해 하이든 바 베토벤 친해져서 지닌 척해 또 틀렸네 사랑한다 말 잘 못해 난 사스럽게 사랑하긴 했던 내 페라리 조수석에 우리가 더 걱정 없이 맨날 데이트해도 난 살고 싶어 낙서표가 너 위한 머릿속 나 지금 9천만 원짜리 시계 찾지만은 정확해 내 빈 시간이 내 10분 전
노래를 불러 다다다다다 Just dance with me 파파파파파 Trumpet solo Everything you want, girl, just tell me what you want 노래를 불러 다다다다다 Just dance with me 파파파라파 Trumpet solo Any kind of song, doesn't matter if it's classic, girl
If you want, I can be your Mozart and Brahms
If you want, I can be your killer, man
If you want, can I be your 창모
몰랐겠지만 난 랩 잘 따라 불러 난 classical 음악은 몰라도 I'll be your classic baby 네 입술 treat the girl I could be your chapstick I'm not being drastic 이 순간이 마치 magic처럼 날아다니는 기분 Put me in a casket 네 몸속에 죽으면 죽어도 여한이 없지 It's okay girl just trust me 냉정했던 내 마음 지금은 사랑이 가득 찼지 날 위해서 내 명곡을 다 썼지 All I wanna do 꽉 안아주고 멈추고 싶어 Baby girl 좋아 네 모든 것이 좋아 Yeah I'm just going crazy for you 가라 따라 마봐사 Dance with me like 1, 2, 3 몸 내게 오늘 밤에 you can come see me 힙합보다 클래식 첼로를 투팍보다 맨델션을 좋아하는 널 위해 힙합보다 인스턴트를 로맨스보단 코미디를 좋아하던 내가 어제는 타이타닉의 눈물을 훔쳤어
It is Monday, May 19th, and you are joining us at The Archive, the show where we explore K-pop and K-content with deep dives, unique stories, hidden meanings, and fresh insight, all from our cozy library studio. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's been a long weekend. So great to have so many of you leaving comments on our YouTube live chat right now. Let me quickly say hello to you. I see Benny joining us, saying hello. Welcome to the show. We have Paulina Maldonado here with us. Jun is also here with us. Mochiana says hello. We have Bruce Paget joining us. Mark Plania Mayol is also here with us. Carolyn Brassfield says, guys, I am so excited. Hello, NIve. Yes, today's second hour guest is our beloved NIve. It's going to be incredible, everyone. We also have Rainy joining us saying happy Monday. Welcome to the show, Rainy. So great to see you here with us. Kel is here saying only 5 more days of work before my half-term holiday. I'll finally get to be in the chat or stream again without having to dip after minutes of it starting. Haha. Cannot wait to see you joining us and being so active on a live chat for the entire 2 hours. But for now, enjoy and not enjoy. Good luck. Kill it on your exams, okay? We also have Esther joining us right now with us. And scrolling down a bit more, Sangmin Park is here. Aim Lita is here. FTA John is here. Hungry as usual. We also see some more people. Tasmia Tassin joining us right now. B4 Bahar checking in. Welcome to the show. Lenny Cecilio is also here with us. 나펜순 says 안녕하세요. 즐거운 월요일입니다. Happy Monday says 나펜순. 즐거운 월요일입니다. We have June again joining us right now, and Chels is also here with us. We have an entire list of incredible listeners joining right now, and trust me guys, I have prepared a fascinating playlist, and also Ajon and I will put together an incredible interview for NIve, who will be joining us in the second hour. So everyone, get ready and stay happy, because trust me, you'll be entertained. Now, going back to my weekend stories, everyone. As I mentioned in the opening, on Saturday, I went to Mr. Hans Zimmer live show. It was crazy good. I told you my lifetime OST or soundtrack that really brought me into music is coming from films. Incredible films like Sound of Music, and the one I really consider as the core of my musicianship is The Lion King. And that was Hans Zimmer behind the incredible scores. I went to go watch. I haven't been this happy for a long time. It was so inspiring, so motivating, and just seeing all these incredible musicians having the time of their life on stage, playing out some of the most nostalgic, iconic film scores entirely live. It was just crazy. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not the type of person who goes to concerts and buys merchandises, especially when it comes down to t-shirts. I never do that. I usually don't buy t-shirts, but this show, for the first time ever, I did, and I have to brag it to you all. This is the Sir Hans Zimmer Live Concert MD, all the movies that he was on, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Gladiator, Dunkirk, Dune, everything. I just had to buy it. And this is how I'm feeling today. I feel incredible and amazing. And I sincerely hope you guys will also get a chance to go watch some of his concerts, because it's just mind-blowing. Next level concert for sure. And that got me thinking, everyone, like, I really want to learn new instruments. And I did tell you that I'm very interested in getting my hands on different world instruments. And looking back in time, my mother did try to put me into piano academies when I was young, but I was like, no, not for me. And that's like the biggest regret I have in my life. If I could go back in time, definitely for me, I think I would go into trumpet because I love Chet Baker and I love jazz. And in terms of classical music and composition, I've always had a fascination with cellos. Somehow that I don't know, that low frequency, mid-low kind of frequency string sound just somehow resonates in me all the time. So for me, that would definitely have to be trumpet or the cello. So the question now is on you, everyone. If you were to go back in time or start off a new instrument right now, which instruments would you love to start experimenting with? It could literally be anything, like a recorder. It could be, I don't know, an ocarina. It could be a harp like Iris. It could be a classical guitar. What else would there be? FTA John was mentioning out loop stations. That could be considered a 21st century instrument too, right? So whatever that is, let us know by visiting our official Instagram account at thearchive_8f. Go into the DM function, send us a DM direct message concerning the instruments that you would love to learn. We'll scrap them up and read them out all together later on. 오늘의 주제입니다. 그 어떤 악기든 지금 당장 배울 수 있다면 어떤 악기를 한번 제대로 배워보고 싶으신가가 주제이니까 마음껏 사연 보내주세요. Definitely looking forward to your responses. As you are doing so, I'm going to jump straight into our announcement corner, everyone. To begin with the manual to how you can use our show. For local listeners, you can tune in on Jeju-do Island at 88.7 MHz in Jeju City, 88.1 MHz in Seogwipo City, and 101.9 MHz in the Daejeong area. You can also tune in to GGN, the Global Gwangju Network, at 98.7 MHz in Gwangju Metropolitan City and 93.7 MHz in Yeosu City. If you are in Seoul or cannot access these frequencies, please tune in online at arirang.com/radio. If you want to watch the visual radio, check out our official YouTube channel, Arirang Radio K-pop. Most importantly, you can find their Instagram account at thearchive_8f. You can also DM us if you have a message you would like read on air or have any song request. Plus, we have a link tree in our Instagram bio where you can find the Google Forms link for our weekly Wednesday segment, The Anonymous, where you can share your concerns with us. We'll read them out and give our 2 cents. Now, moving on to what we are going to do today. Here's the forecast. We'll begin with the spotlight breaking down the hottest buzz. Next and fresh on the shelf, we'll feature the newest K-pop release. Then in Digina, we'll explore a fascinating trivia fact that offers deeper insight into the world of K-pop and K-culture. After that, Between the Lines, we'll uncover the hidden meanings behind iconic lyrics in Korean songs. And finally, we'll wrap up the first hour with incoming reading out your messages and responses that came through our Instagram DMs. In the second hour, everybody, we have our weekly segment, The Curation, coming up, where we take a deep dive into an artist's life and their original content. And today, we are featuring the incredibly talented Mr. NIve. NIve and I, we go back about 4 or 5 years now, and yes, we have so many things to catch up on. Such an incredible musician, great producer, a CEO, he's a Mr. Everything. Trust me, you will not be disappointed by sticking around to the very end of the show. Also, on top of that, I got to give you a heads up because NIve, he actually comes from a classical music background. He himself could play the clarinet. Master level clarinet. So yeah, we do have a link to the first hour and the second hour. Definitely looking forward to digging deeper into his life. I do see many comments coming up. I have Adrian mentioning right now I only have a kalimba, but I rarely played it since I got too busy. But does even a recorder count? Of course. Professional recorder players watch their live performances. It's incredible. Not even funny. Paulina with double I is also joining us right now. Peachy is also here with us. Again, everybody, your responses we are taking in 24/7. So make sure to send in your responses by visiting our official Instagram account at thearchive_8f. We're going to take a quick song break, everyone. This next song, I think if I was to consider, if I was to choose one K-pop track that was most beautifully arranged, in my personal opinion, I think this is the most beautifully classically arranged Korean song. So I'm gonna play it out for you. It's coming from an artist named Kim Dong-ryul called 사랑한다는 말, Saying I Love You. It'll be followed by another incredible R&B hip-hop track, Big Mama with Break Away.
처음으로 사랑한다 말했던 날 살며시 농담처럼 흘리던 말 못 알아들은 걸까 딴척이는 걸까 괜히 어색해진 나를 보며 웃던 짓궂은 너 넌지시 나의 맘을 열었던 날 친구의 얘기처럼 돌려 한 말 알면서 그런 건지 날 놀리려는 건지 정말 멋진 친구를 던 너라며 슬쩍 돌아진 너 사랑한다는 말 내겐 그렇게 쉽지 않은 말 사랑해요 너무 흔해서 하기 싫은 말 하지만 나도 모르게 늘 혼자 있을 땐 항상 내 입에서 맴도는 그 말 사랑한다는 말 내게 눈으로 하고 싶은 말 사랑해 난 맘으로 하고 싶은 말 나 아끼고 아껴서 너에게만 하고 싶은 그만 시처럼 읊어볼까 편지로 적어볼까 그냥 너의 얼굴 그려놓고 끝내 못하는 말 사랑한다는 말 내겐 그렇게 쉽지 않은 말 사랑해요 너무 흔해서 하기 싫은 말 하지만 나도 모르게 늘 혼자 있을 땐 항상 내 입에서 맴도는 그 말 사랑한다는 말 내게 눈으로 하고 싶은 말 사랑해 난 맘으로 하고 싶은 말 언제나 이렇게 너에게 귀 기울이며 말하지 않아도 들을 수 있는 말 꼭 너에게만 하고 싶은 말
차라리 떠났다면 차라리 죽었다면 어쩔 수 없이 참을 텐데 이대로 견디기가 너무 힘들어
단 한 번 나를 봐주기를 말을 해주기를 예전처럼 단 한 번만 그렇게 너를 기다리고 너를 사랑해왔는데 Break away No I can't wait 내가 널 보내줄게 편하게 I make my way I throw my pain 이제 난 너 없이도 살 수 있게
널 떠나 맘 편하게 널 떠나 행복하게 이제 내 안에 너를 버려 널 위해 힘들었던 지난 나는 지웠어
우연히 나를 보더라도 나를 지나쳐줘 너를 잊은 나를 위해 혹시 넌 말을 걸어와도 나는 모른 채 할 테니 Break away No I can't wait 내가 널 보내줄게 편하게 I make my way I throw my pain 이제 난 너 없이도 살 수 있게 갑자기 네가 또 생각나 널 떠난 너란 걸 잊고서
내가 널 찾아도 넌 모르는 척 누굴 찾아왔냐고 또 다시 날 돌아서줘
I make my way I throw my pain 다시 널 나라고 살순 없어 Break away No I can't wait 이제 날 가버리고 떠나줘 I make my way I throw my pain 처음부터
넌 없었던 사람처럼
Break away
Welcome to Arirang Radio.
And yes, everybody, that was 사랑한다는 말 Saying I Love You by Kim Dong-ryul followed by Breakaway coming from Big Mama. Two incredibly arranged songs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just now, Mr. NIve has arrived in the station. I went out to say hi. He looks fresh and sound, looking beautiful. He recently released a new song to everybody. So before the interview begins in the second hour, I do highly recommend you to go check it out because it's going to be crazy, crazy good today. Alrighty, we are going to move on to our very next corner. It is time for the Spotlight, shifting our focus to what makes today special in the world of K-pop, K-content, and K-culture. Let us begin with a news coming in from K-sports. The Korean volleyball legend Kim Yeon-kyung said farewell to fans on Sunday after capping off the KYK Kim Yeon-kyung Invitation 2025 All-Star Game Series at Incheon Samsan World Gymnasium, where her team star led by Kim Yeon-kyung, won the contest 80-63 under the cumulative scoring system. The two-game exhibition series commemorated her retirement following a 20-year career highlighted by 5 V-League titles and 4 championships with the Hunguk Life Insurance Pink Spiders, as well as international glory, most notably leading Korea to the Olympic semifinals in 2012 and 2020. Kim Yeon-kyung is very well known because she's been on many variety shows too and talk shows. It's very, very cool personality, and I just want to say I do want to pay respect and a big congratulations to Kim Yeon-kyung for her retirement. Now moving on to an exciting comeback news, everyone. The girl group Twice has unveiled the intro video for their upcoming comeback, showcasing all members in sync, wearing sporty blue outfits, stiletto heels, and long straight jet black hair. The legendary girl group will return with their 4th full-length album titled 4, and this striking visual teaser is already heightening fans' anticipation for another impactful comeback. Twice, by far one of the biggest K-pop groups right now in the market. They're making a comeback. It's going to be so good. If I'm correct, their latest appearance was at Coldplay concert, right? They were the side acts, I believe, and they were gaining so much love from the public again for bringing on that positive energy on stage and collaborating with mega stars, of course, like Coldplay and many more. By the way, everybody, did you know that today is Coming of Age Day, 성년의 날. It is a national commemorative day in South Korea, observed annually on the 3rd Monday of May to remind young adults of their social responsibilities and celebrate their new adult status. The holiday was first designated by the Korean government in 1973 and fixed to the 3rd Monday of May in 1984. On this day, those turning 19 gather in workplaces or community centers for speeches by leaders, commendations of exemplary new adults, and light refreshment, while families and friends traditionally offer congratulatory greetings and small gift to honor the transition. So a happy 성년의 날, coming of age day to everyone. I'm not entirely sure of our demographics. I have no clue whether you guys are adults or not, but if by any chance you are coming of age, I do want to say congratulations, and I am going to dedicate the very next song to all of you becoming adults, hopefully this year. Of course, everybody, I'm assuming you guys already are getting the idea. Here goes 이무진 with the song 청춘 만화, Coming of Age Story.
좀 어리긴 하지만 하고픈 일이 나가고픈 길 해야 할 일들까지 많으니까 우린 확신 속에 숨은 불확실함 우리란 꽃말을 지닌 라일락 영원할 것만 같은 이 시간이다 던질게 이 청춘의 끝까지 날 깊이 잠겼어도 떠오른 듯 쓰러졌어도 벅차오른 듯 많은 어제를 지나왔으니 시험이 되어버린 출발선네 무모했던 나를 날 데리러 언젠간 돌아갈 거라 믿어 푸르른 공기가 나를 사무친다 가득 하늘을 나를 수 있을 듯한 밤이다 잔요동이 헤엄쳐오는 곳이 어딘지 몰라 안 가는 건 아니야 따사로운 온기가 비행이 망설여지기도 하겠지만 두렵게만 느껴질 때가 있다 오늘은 지나쳐가는 유람일까 혹은 기나긴 꿈이야긴가 답을 찾는 건 어렵기만 하지만 따라야지 그게 청춘이라니까 누군 위에 누군 저기 아래 또 누군 다른 길로 떠났네 점점 혼자인 게 외롭긴 해도 멈추지만 않으면 도착해 끝과 시작의 과정 사이에 나의 쉼표를 그늘진 길가에 다 푸르른 공기가 나를 사무친다 가득 하늘을 나를 수 있을 듯한 밤이다 잔요동이 헤엄쳐오는 곳이 어딘지 몰라 안 가는 건 아니야 언젠가 마지막 안녕이란 인사 뒤에 나오는 날 시간을 흘러서 이건 명장면이 될 거야 조금은 씁쓸하겠지만 싸도 지나면 아련한 만화 그래서 찬란한 우리가 기다린 미래도 우리 기다릴까 분명한 건 지금보다 환하게 빛날 거야 아직 서막일 뿐이야 푸르른 공기가 날 사무쳐 안아 하늘을 나를 수 있을 듯한 밤이다 잔요동이 헤엄쳐오는 곳으로 가자 이 세상에서 제일 높은 곳을 향해서 뛰어오르자
And happy coming of day to everyone becoming adults. A lot of responsibilities around the corner, but that's great. That was 청춘 만화 coming of age story by Lee Jin. I do see many people are enjoying the song, right? Jun says Lita and Yana's song request finally fulfilled. I read your minds, I guess. I'm very happy that I played that out for you. Going down a bit more, I see Ajon saying, okay, I do love this song. I had no clue, Ajon. I'm very happy that I chose out this song for you too. Yana says, 노래방 time, shout out to 이무진. And we also have Lenny mentioning, ooh, his voice kind of sounds similar like 멜로망스. Oh, they do have not the same but very similar singing style, I would say. Mixed voice, of course. Yana says, should I go to Jakarta to see Imujin? Of course you should. I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill it on stage. Go ahead, check it out. Also, I see Rusi joining us right now saying, me still learning guitar though. And my guitar is broken. Oh no, which part of it is broken? Let me know. If I could give you any tips, I will. Definitely cool. Alrighty, sounds good. We're gonna move on to our very next corner now. It is time for Fresh on the Shelf. Diving into the latest K-pop release. Today we have an incredibly powerful release coming from the group EXIN. They dropped an album last night, and the title track is called Attention Seeker. Now, this is the album description, everyone. EXIN's third mini-album reflects the anxiety behind what may seem like a glamorous life and the difficult but necessary decision to protect one's true self amid all the chaos. Defend Myself is an honest portrayal of the group's struggles and their conflict and the intense times they've endured. The title track, Attention Seeker, depicts a tug-of-war between the self that craves attention and the self that fears it. Through cinematic personas, each member embodies the tension between narcissism and reality, fear of being left behind, and the search for inner truth, delivering a powerful message to listeners. I guess this is also kind of related to coming of age, right? Becoming an adult, that's straight out of teenage year. We become very self-conscious, and when we face the reality, you know, there's a whole big chaos just waiting for us, lying there right in front of us. Everyone's got to overcome it. At least for me, I'm still overcoming it. So yeah, hooray to all of us adults. worlds right now. Here goes Attention Seeker coming from EXIN.
accent.
Touch me, can you feel my empty heart? Evil loneliness forbidden. Cracking, something's coming better run. The monster is a weekend.
알지 마지 너를 보게 할 거야. 어떤 말은 따갑지 그럼 더독하게 toss.
Homie, I really don't know what to do. The monster's trapped inside me.
Doesn't matter what you do, what you do. You're bound to end up in the
No matter what it takes me, know that I prove that I'm not an attention seeker.
It's fine, you don't have to love me. I'm not an attention seeker. It's fine, you don't have to hate me.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
It's fine, you don't have to love me. I'm not an attention seeker. It's fine, you don't have to hate me.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
마음에 안 들어 반복의 selfie 저기 슈퍼카 오케이 바로 이거지 아무도 모르잖아 지라면 됐잖아 like 모르잖아 필요 없잖아 벌써 핫해져 다시 돌아갈 수 없잖아 Doesn't matter what you do what you don't You're bound to end up in the
No matter what it takes me, know that I prove that I'm not an attention seeker.
It's fine, you don't have to love me. I'm not an attention seeker. It's fine, you don't have to hate me. Get out, get out, get out, get out. It's fine, you don't have to love me. I'm not an attention seeker. It's fine, you don't have to hate me. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Чё ваши проблемы? Вы думаете, вы такие уж особенные? Не лезьте в мои дела, просто оставьте меня в покое. Почему вы постоянно обсуждаете меня за спиной? Если вам есть что сказать, то скажите мне это в лицо. Вам так нравится лезть в мои дела? Как же это будет? Заткнитесь!
It's fine. I'm not an attention seeker. It's fine. Get out, get out, get out, get out. It's fine. I'm not an attention seeker. It's fine.
Get out, get out, get out, get out!
And there it was, fresh on the shelf song coming from EXIN, Attention Seeker. It's a full mini album, everyone, so go ahead, check out the B-side tracks, all incredible. Rusi is telling me some of the tuning pegs on my guitar is broken, Johan, not sure if it can be fixed. Tuning pegs broken, you need to make a run to the guitar repair shop. It won't be too pricey, but hopefully you'll be able to fix it. I'll be praying, fingers crossed, that it's not too expensive to fix that. Moving on, everyone, time for Did You Know? Diving into some fun facts in the world of K-pop and K-content. Today, as we are talking about instruments, again, the quick reminder of the question of the day. If you could learn any instrument, which one would it be? Whether that's right now or if you can go back in the past, learn a new instrument, what would that be? I did have to bring out a story of an idol group member who is such a talented multi-instrumentalist and a producer. I'm going to talk about Uji of 17. When Uji was actually in elementary school, he attended an English academy run by a church pastor. But instead of just English lessons, apparently the pastor who loved music taught Uji pop songs and introduced him to various musical instruments. Uji learned how to play the drums, the piano, guitar, bass, and even some unusual instruments. He also took clarinet lessons from the pastor's wife, who was a clarinet teacher. Although he initially dreamed of classical music, Uji started facing limitations due to his relatively small physique, lung ability, breathing ability, ability. Eventually, his interest shifted into singing after learning pop songs and, receiving a lot of praise for his singing. He decided to audition, and of course, he passed the audition with a 300 to 1 chance and joined Pledis in 2011 when he was in middle school. And right now, he is the producer behind that iconic 17 sound. Without Uji in the team, they would have not sounded the same. And yeah, I have mad respect for Uji of 17. And of course, to praise this multi-instrumentalist ability, I do want to play out a song coming from 17. Here goes 만세.
Yeah, alright. Say the name, 17. Yeah. 내 맘 때리는 gesture. 맛을 상상하지 100번. 뭘 깨고 나서 매번 say I'm so stupid.
소리서 내내 네가 내 왼팔에 팔짱 끼지 꼬물기면 왜 이래 마치 영이 없는 철수같이 어떡해 머릿속에 가득 할 말이 많은데 내가 대신 맞춰 그녀를 노래 썼는 거 한번 찍었으면 yeah I got a slam dunk 너만 여주가 돼줌 이건 명작품 송도 비춰졌지 맨말 한마디 꺼내기가 왜 힘이 듭니까 아버지도 어머니께 이랬습니까 뚝뚝한 내가 이젠 평소에도 널 걱정해 길을 걸을 때 baby
위험하니까 꼭 안쪽으로 걸어
잠깐 소녀야 절대 넌 작은 내게 녹지 마 내가 질투나잖아 잠깐 소녀야 지금부터 널 내 거라고 부를 거야 소심해서 소심한 girl 이제부터 나를 붙여 my lady my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah
네가 나를 볼 때면
my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah
매일 너를 꿈꾸지
너라는 꽃이 피었습니다 너라는 꽃을 바라보니까 들렀다 놨다 하지 맙시다 애가 차니까
너는 네 너띠 너는 잔디밭에 제대로 된 엉일점 내 눈에는 너뿐이야 누가 있습니까
뚝뚝한 내가 이젠 평소에도 널 걱정해 길을 걸을 때 baby
위험하니까 꼭 안쪽으로 걸어
잠깐 소녀야 절대 넌 작은 내게 녹지 마 내가 질투나잖아 잠깐 소녀야 지금부터 널 내 거라고 부를 거야 소심해서 소심한 girl 이제부터 나를 붙여 my lady
자꾸 뭐해 내 집 앞이야 잠깐 나 올래
아무리 바빠도 너를 챙겨 어디를 가도 널 지킬 거야
콩깍지 신기민이 부드러운 손에 깍지도 살며시 꺼볼래 girl
빠빠빠빠 girl 더 이상은 미안 소녀야 절대 넌 따뜻하게 녹지 마 내가 질투나잖아 질투가 소녀야 지금부터 널 내 거라고 부를 거야 소심한 girl 이제부터 나를 붙여 my lady my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah
네가 나를 볼 때면
my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah my city my city my city yeah
매일 너를 꿈꾸지
And there it was, 만세 by 17. I hope you guys enjoyed the song. Siska is singing along, 만세, 만세, yeah. Shout out to song triplets. Triplets are professional terms, right? Loving it. FDE John says, I do like this song as well. My favorite 17 song. Loving it. Also, we have Mochiana mentioning 만세 to my Gilla life. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, 만세 is like hurrah, right? Or cheer up to everyone. So 만세 it is to everyone, including Claire, who's saying, hi everyone, 만세. Welcome, Claire, to the archive. Alrighty, we have a little bit of time left, so we're going to jump straight into our Between the Lines corner, breaking down K-pop lyrics and uncovering the meanings behind the words. But before that, I do see a very handsome man standing outside the screen right now, and that must be Mr. NIve right there, guys. I cannot wait to get him right in here. It's coming out very soon again, 5 p.m. KST, so don't go anywhere. Right now, we're going to jump again straight into Between the Lines. Today's song, everyone, is coming coming from a very talented producer. The name is Gray. Gray featuring Loco. There is a song called 하기나 해, Just Do It. Let me break it down for you. In Gray's 하기나 해, Just Do It, the speaker encourages action over excessive hesitation. 하기나 해, Just Do It is a simply a powerful mantra urging someone to stop overthinking and take action. The next line, 뭐든지 걱정만 많으면, if you just keep worrying about everything, addresses the common tendency to overanalyze situations. The next line, 잘 될 것도 되다가 안 되니까, even things that could work out won't. It reflects the idea that overthinking or being paralyzed by fear of failure often leads to missed opportunities. Ultimately, 그냥 하기나 해, just do it, serves as a motivational reminder. Sometimes the best way to move forward is simply to take the first step, no matter how uncertain or difficult it may seem. And this is a word of wisdom, everyone. Just do it. 하기나 해. I've learned it from great musicians around me. The most successful are the ones who literally just do it. So yeah, everyone, let's sing it out loud all together. Coming from Gray featuring Loco, here goes 하기나 해. Just do it.
영원하길 바래 지금의 젊음과 힘 또 영감과 느낌 계속 오래가길 바래 다들 영원한 건 없다고 말하지만 영원하길 바래 사랑하는 사람들과 돈과 명예 음악 내 자신에게 말해 쓸데없는 생각 그만하고 하기나 해 그냥 하기나 해 뭐든지 걱정만 많으면 잘 될 것도 되다가 안 되니까 그냥 하기나 해 하기나 해 그냥 하기나 해 어차피 생각대로 되는 것도 아니니까 재밌게 즐기자고 그냥 하기나 해 길지 않은 시간 안에 많은 것을 이뤄냈지 간절하게 원하는 걸 다 하고 살 수 있다는 확신 그 전까지 혼자 불안감에 봉착 다친 생각에 갇힌 채로 살았던 난 거울을 쳐다봤지 그때 뭔가 혼잣말 하고선 반년 만에 옥탑방 에서 방세가 차례 한번 들고 이제했지 걱정과 있는지 또 가는 게 꿈이었지 그러고 보니 작년 음원 차트 1위 곡에 새겼네 내 주변 사람들 부모님도 대견해 내 자신도 신기해 하지만 얼마나 불안하고 진지해 이게 오래갈런지 언제나 영원할런지 영원하길 바래 지금의 젊음과 힘 또 영감과 느낌 계속 오래가길 바래 다들 영원한 건 없다고 말하지만 영원하길 바래 사랑하는 사람들과 돈과 명예 음악 내 자신에게 말해 쓸데없는 생각 그만하고 하기나 해 그냥 하기나 해 뭐든지 걱정만 많으면 잘 될 것도 되다가 안 되니까 그냥 하기나 해 하기나 해 그냥 하기나 해 어차피 생각대로 되는 것도 아니니까 재밌게 즐기자고 그냥 하기나 해 영원하길 바래 지금 이 젊음과 힘 또 날 채워주는 영감과 느낌 6년 동안 후회 없이 달렸으니 하기나 해 라고 난 말할 수 있지 8, 9년생 뱀띠 핑계는 되지 않기로 하고 만들기 시작한 음악 한 시도 놓지 않았어 벌써 누군가의 많이 떠 오로지 내 얘기만이 보따리에 담기로 내 미래를 점쳤던 어른들이 지금 내 통장을 열어보면 소리가 여러 번 이게 마냥 부럽다면 너는 멀었어 그래 난 아무것도 없었어 그래 재연고 강당에서 너의 귀에 이 목소리가 들리기까지 내 공책은 빽빽하지 시간이 멈췄으면 해 가끔 보면 너무나 빨라 내 시간만 빠른 것 같아 고민에 휩싸인 채로 그냥 멍 때리고 있네 웃기고 있네 닥치고 하기나 해 그냥 하기나 해 뭐든지 걱정만 많으면 잘 될 것도 되다가 안 되니까 그냥 하기나 해 하기나 해 그냥 하기나 해 어차피 생각대로 되는 것도 아니니까 재밌게 즐기자고 그냥 하기나 해 Just do it 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 Just do it
Yes, we all learned the lesson, everyone. 하기나 해, just do it, says Great featuring Loco. Loving it very, very much. B for Bahar says, wow, right on time. I needed this song. Wendy says, needed this times 2. Claire says, needed this times 3. This is hilarious. I can definitely tell you guys enjoyed the song, right? And by the way, people think I'm texting while I'm doing this whole between the lines corner. I'm looking at the lyrics so that I can flip the screen on the right time. Even while looking at it, I missed it for the first course, so I do publicly apologize. But please forgive me, everyone. But still, the truth is truth. 하기나 해, just do it. No need to overthink anymore. So what I'm going to do next right now is to check some of our listener messages that you have slipped in using the DM function on our Instagram account. The question of the day was this: if you can go back in time or start off fresh right now, what kind of musical instruments do you guys want to learn? The very next corner is incoming. It is. Let me jump straight into it. Let me begin with the message that slid in from our listener, Jun. Here it is. Jun says, if I could learn any musical instrument, it would definitely be the piano or keyboard. I feel like it's the foundation for many musicians and a great tool for creating your own music. With that, song request is Piano Man by Mamamoo because nothing said stays classy and cool like a piano vibe. Sharing a picture of Im Siwon and singer Punch I took at the Korea travel fair over the weekend. What? Jun had a chance to go see Im Siwon. Wait, let me check a photo. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. Wait, give me a second. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Look at that man. Looking so good. Oh my goodness. That is Im Siwon. And the artist Punch it is. Wow, must have been a very nice weekend for you. Jun, thank you for sending in your message. And of course, piano, people say, is a miniature orchestra. This is the most flexible kind of melody and harmony-based instrument. So of course, learning the foundation instrument of the piano could be very, very helpful and kind of going beyond your limitations and experimenting with other instruments and other production tools later on in the future too. So great choice of wanting to learn the piano. Moving on to the next one, this time coming in from Aimlita. Aimlita says, question of the day. I learned guitar a few years ago until my friend 답답해 taught me because my fingers were not long enough to make the sounds good. Haha. Johan, do you have any guitar recommendation for small finger like me? I also want to try loop station and MIDI player. Should I be good at playing keyboard or piano first? I only know how to play melodian. Interesting. Okay. There are many different sizes of guitars, okay? And especially for women, people, when you go to a guitar store, they recommend smaller size guitar. That's like 3/4 size guitar, they call it. Some of the brand makers call it the junior size guitar. And some other companies even bring out those travel guitars, which are super, super small. And that makes the neck also quite small, making it much more easier for you to play. And usually classical guitar with nylon steels are much more thicker. So it's nearly impossible if you have small hands. Obviously, technically it is possible, but it requires much more training. So go for steel guitars with junior size, small travel size guitar necks. And those will be very, very helpful. And concerning loop station and MIDI player, you can use loop station with your melodian. Loop station is just a simple machine that gets audio looping over and over again. You can use any instruments to pair it up with that machine. So go for it. MIDI keyboard, it's nicer if you do have knowledge in the piano and keyboard. So at least go on YT, search up basic piano chords. You'll be able to write a decent MIDI-based song within 2 weeks, I guarantee. Try that out. There are many, many tutorials out there. Thank you, Aimlita, for sharing your story with us. Next up, we have Esther saying, I don't think I would learn a new instrument now, but I would improve and intensify my skills on the acoustic and electric guitar and the piano. Why? Because I'm a bit older and my days are filled with learning Korean, going to vocal coaching, keeping the huge garden tidy, finally doing sports regularly. All this alongside family and friends. I also realized when I started learning to finger pick the guitar that I had arrived at my instrument. Johan, go for a new instrument that totally suits you. Oh, thank you, Esther. 하기나 해. Just do it, right? I should just do it. But I do see that your day is filled with incredible activities, with you also training on your guitar, which you call quote-unquote my instrument. That makes me very happy. Vocal coaching is also... Singing is one of the most beautiful instrument, right? Your vocal cords. So training that is also honing your skills in the new instrument. So go ahead, Esther. If you could by any chance, I don't know, get a proper recording of your voice one day, I would love to hear it. I do remember you sending me a clip long time ago. Really enjoyed listening to it. I do want to check one more coming in from Julia saying, for me, that'd be the drums. I've always wanted to play them. Besides, it seems to me that my left-handedness does not affect the playing of this instrument compared to the guitar, for example. I'm the type of person who needs to see in order to learn better, so I would be too concerned if people could teach me well easily and enjoyably. Meeting the right teacher with the right patience would be key point to really learning how to play an instrument to the next level, right? Even if you're a great person with a great potential, if you meet the wrong teacher or the wrong guidance, you'll easily lose interest in it. So hopefully you'll be able to find a nice drum teacher. And as you said, your left-handedness won't affect it as much as a guitar would, because guitars, if you're a left-handed player, you gotta find the left-handed guitar player, and that's quite difficult too. But loving all the messages you guys have sent in. I'm also checking the comments. Aimlita says, thank you, Johan, for the recommendation. I will ask my friend for that. There are so many options out there, so go ahead and do so. Thanks again to many more people writing in. I do see Yana, Bahar, Siska, Rainy, Lenny, and Paulina writing in. I'll try to cover one more message right after the song break. I do see Siska, unread message though, and June mentioning out the same song request, and this is a great song, of course, coming from Mama Moo. Here goes Piano Man. Second hour coming up very, very soon, so don't go anywhere.
I'm ready for some action. Are you ready for perfection? Hey, Piano Man. Hello. 아니 내려놓는 대화들이 참 센스는 없는 아들처럼 힘준 내 하얘도 공들인 립스틱도 못 알아보는 눈들이 참 따분해. Have it me 그대쯤 네가 걸어 나온 것 같아. 여기엔 어울리지 않는 피아노맨. 하얀 손가락 건반에 내릴 때 눈을 반짝 뜬 것 같아. Hey 피아노맨, 춤을 추는 너의 손짓이 더 피아노맨, 뻔하지 않은 그 몸짓이 난 뭐랄까 지금 이곳에서 너랑 난 둘만 남을래 이렇게. 오른쪽으로 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 왼쪽으로 왼쪽으로 왼쪽으로. 손끝이 건반들을 쓸어내릴 때 자꾸 나쁜 상상을 했던 것 같아. 가슴은 스타카토. Hey Mr. MMO. 내 온몸은 피아노처럼. 아리랑 Radio.
Welcome to the Culture Inc., a company dedicated to Korean culture. When you think of Korean culture, do you only think of K-dramas or K-pop? Listen to the real stories of Korea. Free Wi-Fi just about everywhere. 24-hour convenience stores selling all sorts of things. Packages arriving overnight. There's a lot of exciting aspects of Korea that you might not know about. From K-pop, K-dramas, and K-movies to Korea's workplace culture and daily life trends. Experience the true Korean culture with the fun employees at The Culture Inc. The Culture Inc. Discover a new Korea. Every evenings at 6 p.m., our workday begins.
A media festival you can see, hear, and feel for yourself. The 33rd Koba Show, Korea International Broadcast, Media, Audio, and Lightning Show will be held from May 20th to 23rd at COEX Seoul. This year's exhibition theme is AI-enhanced creativity, the next wave of media innovation. A wide variety of devices will be on display, including the latest broadcasting equipment, AR, VR, XR-related equipment, and AI solutions. You can also try out instruments, DJ equipment, and media art devices yourself and enjoy various events including Koba Stage, the Creator Hub, Media Arts, and the World Media Forum. We invite you to Koba 2025 at COEX Seoul from May 20th to 23rd. Be part of the next wave of media. Koba 2025 is hosted by Korea ENX and the Korea Broadcasting Engineers and Technicians Association.
Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
The time is 5 p.m.
This is The Archive. And welcome back, everyone, to the second hour of The Archive, the show where we dive deep into K-pop and K-content with in-depth analysis, unique stories, hidden meanings, and fresh insights, all from our very own library studio. The time is here, everyone. We have the curation coming up, taking a deep dive into an artist's album and portfolio. And as we have mentioned in the first hour, we have the incredibly talented Mr. Everything, NIve, joining us in the studio in just a few minutes. For those who want to tune in, we recommend listening to our online stream at arirang.com/radio. If you want to watch the visual radio, check out our official YouTube channel, Arirang Radio K-pop. Most importantly, we have an Instagram account at @thearchive_A to F, where we post highlight clips of our show. You can also send us a DM if you have a message you would like read on air or have any song request. Plus, we have a link tree in our Instagram bio again. We have a Google Forms link available for our weekly Wednesday segment, The Anonymous. This is where you can share your worries and concerns with us. We'll read them out on air and throw our 2 cents. It's open 24/7, so please keep them coming in. I do want to tell you about our weekend corners. On Saturday, we have the word chain coming up for the second hour. Then on Sunday, the mood board coming up. The playlist is still open for everyone. Go ahead, check our Instagram account. The post is available. And yes, going back to the first hour, I did read a message coming in from our listener, Bahar, saying, I really want to learn how to play the handpan because I literally listen to it for hours every day. I even looked into it, but its price definitely makes it feel out of reach. And Bahar left a song request saying First Love by BTS, as it is about Suga's story with his first ever piano. I think it's a blessing to fall in love with an instrument at such a young age. Who was it? Esther also mentioned falling in love with the guitar. Some people fall in love with the piano, with the saxophone, whatever that is. And I'll be honest with you, I fell in love with this person that we're going to bring in right now. His music, when I first heard it, I was like, who is this guy landing in Korea with such a popish vibe? And we later on became great friends, and we are seeing each other for the first time in 3-4 months. And there's so much we're going to catch up together with NIve joining us very, very soon. We'll invite him into the studio while taking a listen to First Love by 방탄소년단 BTS.
내 기억의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노 어릴 적 집안의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
그때 기억해 내 키보다 훨씬 더 컸던 갈색 피아노 그게 나를 이끌 때널 우러러보며 동경했었네 작은 손가락으로 널 어루만질 때 I feel so nice mom I feel so nice 그저 손 가던 대로 거닐던 건반 그때 너의 의미를 몰랐었네 바라보기만 해도 좋았던 그때 그때 기억해 초등학교 무렵 내 키가 너의 키보다 더 커졌던 그때 그토록 동경했던 널 등하시하며 빼고 갔던 건 방구 위 먼지가 쌓여가며 방치됐던 네 모습 그때도 몰랐었지 너의 의미 내가 어딨던 넌 항상 그 자리 지켰으니 그런데 그게 마지막 이럴 줄 몰랐네 이대로 가지마 You say 내가 떠나도 걱정은 하지마 넌 스스로 잘 해낼 테니까 널 처음 만났던 그때가 생각나 어느새 훌쩍 커버렸네 네가 우리 관계 마침 펼찍지만 절대 내게 미안해 하지마 어떤 형태로도 날 다시 만나게 될 거야 그때 반갑게 다시 맞아줘 그때 기억해 까맣게 잊고 있었던 널 다시 마주했던 때 14살 무렵 어색도 잠시 다시 널 어루만졌지 긴 시간 떠나 있어도 절대 거부감 없이 날 받아주었던 너 Without you I'm nothing 새벽을 지나서 둘이서 함께 맞는 아침 영원히 넌 나의 손을 놓지 마 나도 다시 널 놓지 않을 테니까 그때 기억해 나의 10대의 마지막을 함께 불태웠던 너 그래 한치 앞도 빼지 않던 그때 울고 웃고 너와 함께 웃어 그 순간조차 이제는 추억으로 박살난 어깨를 잡고 말했지 나 더 이상은 진짜 못하겠다고 포기하고 싶던 그때마다 곁에서 난 말했지 새끼야 너는 진짜 할 수 있다고 그래 그때 기억해 지치고 방황했었던 절망의 깊은 수렁에 빠졌던 그때 내가 널 밀어내고 널 만난 거 원망했던 널 꿋꿋이 내 곁을 지켰지 말 안 해도 그러니 절대 너는 내 손을 놓지 마 두 번 다시 내가 널 놓지 않을 테니까 나의 탄생 그리고 내 삶의 끝 그 모든 걸 지켜봐 너일 테니까 내 기억의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노 어릴 적 집안의 구석 한켠에 자리 잡은 갈색 피아노
An artist's album or portfolio is a result of years of dedication, and without taking the time to fully dissect and absorb every detail, its true depth can be overlooked. To truly explore an artist's life, inspiration, the behind-the-scenes stories, we bring you the curation. And of course, today we have our good buddy that I've been missing so much. We have Mr. NIve in the studio.
Hello. I am back after a long time. I see you having a nice home, cozy place.
Exactly, man. NIve, welcome to the archive.
Hello. Thank you
Missed
for having
you
me.
very, very much.
Me too.
Well, there might be new listeners tuning in right now. Please say hello to our listener looking into the camera.
Hello, listeners of the archive. This is NIve. I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you again for having me. I'm very excited to talk about, things.
Live. Our listeners are insanely excited right now. You can definitely tell. The chat is going crazy. Did you miss all these emojis? Do you see these panda? Pretty cute, isn't it?
I know it was such a short notice for Nivers as well.
Exactly, I can tell.
Yeah, I can see very familiar names here and there. Yes.
Yana saying, "Welcome back, Mr. Busy NIve." We all know you're very busy. Before Bahar says, "Hello." Abby Naya says, "Welcome back, NIve. So
Hello.
great to have you here with us." Sending
Hello.
all the lovely emojis. So what happened? Is that? Oh, it's a sloth. Are you a sloth?
Well, there was one time that I mentioned that sloth is one of my favorite animal.
Okay.
They're adorable, so I think that's why they're typing in.
Okay.
The sloth, panda, kiwi, cactus. Why dinosaur?
I don't know. I know for a fact that you're a big fan of a capybara, aren't you?
I love
Seriously.
capybara.
We need to find some capybara emojis somewhere.
Yes. I was walking on the street another day, and then they were selling this huge capybara.
Were they?
The huge one. So I tried to actually get one.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
You got it?
Nope.
Why didn't you get it?
Too expensive. Too expensive.
Too
Too much.
expensive was the reason. But again, man, how have you been? It's been a while.
It's just like it's been very just like same cycle. Every time that we were talking together before, I always said that I was doing this, I was recording, I was making music, I was filming, this and that. That just you can think of it as like a copy and paste.
Okay. Every day.
Yep.
Control V. Control V.
Oh yeah.
The whole time.
Yes. What about you, Ivan?
Oh, copy and paste. The archive every single day, meeting our listeners 4 p.m. KST. One of the biggest joy and blessings of my life right now.
I really have to say this room is really cozy.
Is
this is one of my type of a room.
Well, you can stay. You're always invited.
Kind of like forever. I see the
Forever, of
rope right
course.
there.
But again, man, it just feels, it's obviously your first time here at the archive, but it feels like you've been here forever because we go back such a long time under the roof of Arirang. We met through a totally different program called Hotbeat a long time ago.
Yes.
Right? That was
Yes.
like, what, 2020?
2020, 21, 22-ish, 21, I think.
And then we were
2020, yeah.
kind of off, and then we met through Super K-pop,
Right.
meeting every week.
Right.
And hopefully we'll get you back in the studio several more times for the archive because our friendship's got to keep on going.
I'm always open. for the invitation.
Down for that.
Yes.
For that. But as we always do when our guests visit us here at the archive, we have a fact-checking corner.
Okay.
It's called a wiki check.
Okay.
Because we're living in an era of false information.
Uh-huh.
One of your songs is TMI.
Right. And the album of that song is the name of it is The Information.
The information, exactly.
Too much information.
So what we got to do is scrap all these information over the web, and we need you to fact check on these. So if there's anything wrong, our listeners will go ahead and fix those for you.
Let's do it.
But I'm hoping that these are correct. So let us begin right away. Your birth name is Park Ji-soo Brian Park, aka NIve. Is this correct?
Correct.
Any other names you want to add on to this?
I think that's enough for me. I think I'm good for 3.
Okay, so Park Ji-soo, Brian Park, and NIve it is. You were born on June 9th, 1993. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, blood type O, MBTI, INTP.
Oh, the writer did the homework.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
So you're
yes,
blood
yes.
type O.
Mm-hmm.
You're the rare blood type, aren't you? All right.
Why is that?
You
Is
look
O like type
You
O?
actually look like a picture good today. White self, dressed up in white. Loving it. All right, so INTP.
Yes.
Sure.
It used to be, I mentioned this before. It used to be INFJ.
Okay.
But while working and living through this tough life, kind of it turned me into INTP. I just had to.
Oh, so you used to be an INFJ, but now you're an INTP.
Yes.
Interesting. And yet,
Yes.
yet it seems like you're getting more and more organized nowadays with so many things happening on your plate.
Well, I have so many things to say about that. It's just like me trying to organize. It's more so than me trying to organize stuff. It's just like stuff, they are being piled up.
Okay.
And they just look organized because they're just like all piled up.
I see. So you're just trying to check them out whenever you can.
Yeah, but if you
Really
look
cool.
deeper into it, in depth, everything's chaos.
Everything is chaos.
Oh, beauty of it.
The beauty of it is. So you've become much more flexible with taking down all these tasks.
Yes.
Loving it. Your name, NIve, N-I capitalized and V-E is not capitalized, right?
Yes.
It means cool without necessarily being cool. Is this true?
Well, I mean, like, it's being cool without having to say cool, but I like that better. Without being necessarily have to be cool. It's just like
Okay.
same thing, I
So
think.
it's a dictionary term. It is.
It was actually written in the Urban Dictionary when I was looking into it. So yeah.
Man, so it's like you're NIve. You look NIve.
Yes.
Yes, sounds good. Fact check. Role model equals parents.
Yes, 100%.
100%. So do you always look up to your parents? Have you?
Yes, I mean, if I ever become a parent, I just want to be like them.
Oh, okay.
Such
okay.
a great conversation we had. Whatever I do, they were always like open and kind of like they were not like you can't do this, you can't do that. If I stumble, they were there.
Okay.
But even if they saw me, like saw the trouble coming at me, they just wouldn't stop because
They would just be there.
Yeah.
Safety net, 100%.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of your parents. They look beautiful. They look
Thank you.
They're like such incredible people.
Thank you.
No wonder you look like such an incredible person yourself too. Moving on. You cannot dance.
Well, that's actually 10,000% right.
I would love to fact check on this right now visually, but I will not make you go through. Oh, Mr. NIve showing some moves for the first time ever.
I'm done.
Wow. This is unexpected.
Can't call that a dance.
Oh, that was a dance, man. Guys, go ahead, fact check on that. Kind of seems like a martial art too, in a bit.
Well, I did taekwondo actually.
Oh, you
before.
did taekwondo?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, another TMI from me.
Okay,
Yeah.
you did taekwondo.
Yeah.
What belt?
Black belt.
Black belt. No, 진짜.
Yes, 3단.
3단?
Yes.
No kidding. 3rd dan.
I think NIve. I think this is one of the first time like NIve actually. NIve is my fandom name for those of you who are just here for the first time. Yeah. So I did the martial art before when I was.
I'm getting
in
chills right
Korea.
now. I had no. You seem like the most calmest guy ever. I would never imagine you in taekwondo outfit,
Right.
doing all that. 3단.
Yes.
Yo. Yo, that's surprising.
It just came to my mind.
That is
right now.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't think I ever mentioned that in anywhere.
Oh wow! We feel privileged to have you exposing yourself like
I'm
that.
very happy to spill it.
As a happy yellow belt, as a happy yellow belt
Well, at
myself,
least you did it. You did it.
I want to say 선배님 만나서 반갑습니다. Very nice to meet you, 선배님. Loving it very very. I mean, people are shocked. People are shocked. Abinaya says, true, we didn't know that. Carolyn says, didn't know about that. Claire says, wow, really? New side of NIve, everyone. We have martial arts guru here on the studio. Claire says, NIve is dancing on camera. People are shocked. Huh? You've never shown us any of that before.
It's been a while, so why not?
Exactly. Wow, loving it. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Self-admitted bad cook, it says.
Like bad cook.
Bad cook.
Oh yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you never cook for yourself?
Nope.
No.
First of all, I'm the type of person who just like needs to concentrate in just like one thing. I can't just like divide my attention. I know that's an excuse, but for me, it really is the case. So, yeah. I feel like if I learn to do it, I feel like I could do it. But it's just, it doesn't happen, you know? People say that, hey, NIve, if you're like, but I'm like over 30 right now, so if you think about it, I'm too late for that.
You're not too late
Parents
for that.
can't scold me for that. They kind of like gave up.
I mean, I guess you'll be successful enough to hire 5-star restaurant cook one day. So please do invite us there. Ajon and I, we're both nodding. We're like, yep, we're going to go there.
Insufficient money, but we'll
Insufficient money.
Abinaya saying maybe ramen. Yes, I can cook ramen.
Oh, okay.
But would
Good
that
enough.
be cooking?
Yeah, of course. You got to boil water. That means you're cooking already.
It
No?
should be edible, right?
It should be edible.
Okay.
You're cooking.
We're facing controversial right now here, but we'll see.
We'll have to
Yeah.
see. That was a true INTP answer right there. Interesting fact. I did not know this, but you have a superpower.
Okay.
Talking to plants. What is it? Where is this even coming from?
Where is this coming from?
Talking to plants?
I have no idea.
Where did you mention this?
When did I mention this?
What are we doing here? What's happening here?
I have no idea.
Ajon, we need to fact check on this. Okay, he's gonna find where he got the source. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll
I'm
have to.
probably sure I mentioned about this.
Oh.
Maybe. I think we were talking about if we had the superpower.
Oh, what would it be?
What would it be? Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
and
But
then
I
you were
just feel like I mentioned something else. Other
Okay.
than talking to plants.
Okay. So you don't talk to plants.
No, but I wish to.
Thank goodness you aren't. NIve, I think we're both kind of crazy today.
Yeah,
What's
it's
happening
okay.
here? It's a little bit hot in here, maybe, so please do understand, everyone.
I told you every time you were here. It's getting hot.
FDA John, our writer, is clearing out. He said if he had a superpower, that would have to be talking to the plants. And are you still on that? Are you working on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not to a cactus though.
No to a cactus.
Yeah, because I used to raise one. Sadly,
Oh no.
Yep.
It's gone.
past the rainbow, the
Okay, bridge.
bridge.
All
yeah.
right. Well, too bad. Hopefully
Well,
next time you'll be able to
yeah.
talk to a plant.
Except cactus, because that's gonna be mad at me.
Oh, right. Those like resurrection kind of thing, you know? Reincarnation. None of those. Sounds goody. One last thing I want to check. You actually listened to classical music as a child and learned to play the clarinet in the 5th grade, which earned you prizes and competitions. Were you a child prodigy in clarinet?
Well, the fact is that I learned clarinet when I was in starting from 5th grade.
Okay.
Prodigy, I'm not sure, because when it comes to the world of classical music, there's so many geniuses playing since they were young. If you were mentioning about somebody who kind of like lasts, just keeps on playing, that probably is me. But
Okay.
I don't consider myself as a prodigy. But I can say that music when I was younger was the best thing that I could do
Okay.
at that time.
We call that a talent.
Yes.
No, of
yes,
course, of
yes,
course.
Yes.
So you actually majored in clarinet too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
In college?
Yeah.
Wow. And then you suddenly, something happened in your life,
Right.
bringing you into this pop market. Which was probably one of the best things that happened in human history. We're going to have to dig into that.
Yes.
Looking into your life graph.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Okay. Yes.
All right.
let's do
Well,
it.
everybody, that was a long fact check.
Does it take like shorter?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
It's kind of like ice breaking, kind of like
Really is.
Okay.
But for us,
For
it
us,
wasn't
it's
really
kinda
a life
catching
break.
up.
Yeah, it's just talking about random stuff ever.
True.
But fun fact, he's a Taekwondo 3단. 3rd level black belt, everyone.
That's a new fact, right?
I know. I mean, like you're literally Mr. Everything. That's kind of scaring me now. Okie dokie. So today, everyone, as we always do, Neve here has actually created a life graph for us, mapping out the highs and lows of his career with the 3 pieces of art
Yes.
that correspond to those key moments.
Can I show it now?
Yeah, of course. You can show it to the screen.
Okay, so-
And I can also flip it up right here. There it is, everyone. So this is the drawing that Neve has brought out for us. So I guess this point right here, as you can see, is a 0 point.
Right.
Is this where you were born?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so tell us your journey all the way up to song number 1.
Well, so if you just look into the graph from the beginning till the end, it just like keeps it going up,
Right.
but in a steady way.
This
right?
is like the most positive graph I've seen so far. Seriously.
What are the others? saying?
Others are just like crazy roller coasters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that my life, mine, wasn't like, if I'd be saying lying, if I said my life wasn't like kind of like a roller coaster, but how I perceive it, like how I see my life as it is like when I look back into my life, it was just like for the positive end, just for me. So number 1, Like a Fool, I chose the song Like a Fool because that was the my official debut song in Korea. In Korea. So that was the start of things. And then, luckily and then thankfully, dear friend Sam Kim featured in the song.
Right.
Kind of like gathering the traffic, because I wasn't really like at the time.
You're a rookie.
I was just like a rookie, like a newbie.
A newbie, yes.
And that collaboration did really, really well. And again, thanks Sam for that, and thank all the people who worked in it. So I think that was the start of my life graph. So it's just like musical life graph, I would say. So it's just
okay.
kind of like a
In terms of career,
right.
you're saying.
It started going up, and the second one is. It's called ZZ. So
Okay.
that's a song that I released through actually the company that I established.
Ooh, chapter.
Chapter M. It's
M,
called-
there it
called
is.
Chapter M.
And if you could briefly tell us about number 3 so that we
Number
can go back
3
to it.
is called Word.
Okay.
So that's also the song that I released. It's a
Mm-hmm.
second track of the album called Zero Word, which was released in, I believe, April 25th this year.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, neighbors, but yes.
Sounds good. So we just had a brief view of the graph. And as you mentioned, you have chosen out 3 songs for us, Like a Fool, ZZ, and Word. Now, based on all these songs, we're going to start to jump in deeper into each of these tracks, okay? So I'll be honest with you, NIve. I fell in love with you and your music through the song Like a Fool. Because at the time, I was a huge fan of Sam Kim too. And I was like, who is this guy, NIve? But somehow his voice is just unbelievably good.
Oh,
and I remember digging into your discography at the time. So I do want to bring you back to all those like pre-debut stories, if that's okay. So if we're correct, you participated as a contestant on an audition program, which was?
Are we allowed to mention the name?
Yeah, of course.
Superstar K Season 6.
And you finished in top
9.
Yes.
Yes.
guys. Wow. Publicly
I did.
approved musician he is. But interesting fact, like which year was this?
That was in 2015.
2015.
The program aired in 2015.
Okay.
Yep.
But interestingly, if I'm correct, you actually made a pre-unofficial debut in US.
Oh, yes. I mean, well, that's actually after Superstar K.
Exactly.
Right.
So in between, there's about 3-year gap?
Yes.
2-3-year gap.
3 years. 3 years, yeah.
Exactly. So right after finishing the program as top 9 artist, I'm assuming you went back to the US?
Yes, I did. I did back and forth between US and Korea.
Okay.
And I had actually I worked with another agency, another label at that time.
Okay.
And you know, I did things, but it wasn't really like related to official debut. So I had like a previous agency, and there I think I kind of like trained.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were just throwing singles, I guess.
No.
Okay.
It was time of just like a bit of a vacancy and questions, as all the artists go through.
Of course, we all go through that.
Yeah.
So I guess you were going back and forth, still training and crafting, honing your craft of music. Right. And I'm assuming that period was very essential for you because later on, 2020 April 2nd, you debut with the song "Like a Fool" in Korea.
Right, with the another agency.
Exactly.
Label, yes.
And now my curiosity is like, how did you end up partnering up with Sam Kim? Like, what's the story like behind?
Well, it was through, with the label that I was with, I was actually training and writing songs in LA.
Whoa, in LA?
For 2 years, yes.
Wow, okay.
So while I was working on that, so my previous label, they were specialized in songwriting as well, like music production. And then Sam Kim, at that time, he was flying to LA to work on his new music.
Okay.
And I was in the same room with him. And then the company introduced me to Sam. And Sam at the time, actually, he knew about me because at the time I was releasing my US singles called Getaway. So he was familiar with me. And then through that, we worked on a few songs together. And through that, we became very close.
Okay.
At that time, we weren't really planning on doing the collaboration together. But while we were working together, we were like, oh, yeah, this is such a cool song. This is a great song. I think it would be great if we did together, but we're not sure. And then after some time, it just happened.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And then that blew up. It literally blew up. Let's be honest, it did blow up.
I mean, like the song was loved by many people, and I was at the time I didn't even know what that meant. 'Cause I was that naive.
Right.
So yeah.
Interesting.
Good time, still good time.
Good
But
time. I mean, that was a spark to what made you who you are today, right? And I sincerely adored the song. But I do want to kind of, again, tap onto this, the U.S. debut kind of part.
Right.
What was it like to be making a debut in the U.S. with the song Getaway? And what was the difference like debuting in Korea officially, I guess, and globally speaking,
Right.
with Like a Fool?
I mean, territory-wise, the country-wise, it was the whole different mood. Getaway in US, it was more like for me debuting was like, how do I want to step into this industry? And at the time, and I was just like really into the vibe of LA at the time.
Okay.
Palm trees and everything was so relaxed, and it would be a great way to write a song that talks about getting away from
interesting.
from all the stress and all the situations. And I happened to sing it in English, and then people loved it, so we were like, yeah, why not we just like make a debut in US. So we did that, and then there was gathering like a few attention from the audience.
Okay.
And that drew attention from Korean fans as well.
Oh.
Because I think they were searching and saying that, who is this guy? And then they looked into it, and we thought it was like a straight up pop song, but then it's like a Asian guy singing. and that actually made us kind of like another way for us to do a bit of a promotion. So we thought, yeah, why not we just like debut in Korea as well?
Okay.
So we did that. So yeah, that's how it happened. So I debuted with Like a Fool with Sam Kim. So
my goodness. So like, I don't know. I think that's the strength behind your music. Probably because you're also a professional producer and a songwriter, right? With so many experiences that we're gonna talk about later on in the second part. But again, like that blends in. It's shown through your music. Like your music is so lovable and approachable. In so many different cultures, meaning it doesn't have a specific sound dedicated to a specific region.
Right.
It's like a bit of everything,
Right.
which makes it so easy to listen to and so much appealing to the public, in my personal opinion.
Thank you. I mean, that's exactly what I'm going for.
Exactly, and that all comes from these backstories, right? Cannot wait to hear more of your stories, but for now, we do want to celebrate your debut, the thing that apparently, according to you, just happened, which was probably one of the best things that happened in human history. Again, coming from NIve here, and of course Sam Kim collaboration. Here goes Like a Fool.
알 수 없던 지난 날들은 또 아무 의미 없던 날들에 내게 다가온 너란 꿈 마치 빛나는 하늘의 별 같아. Tonight I wanna see your smile. 깜빡이는 불빛 사이로 네가 자꾸 보이는 듯해. 기분이 묘해 이상해 마치 비행기에 탄 듯한 기분이야. I just wanna see your face tonight. I love you like a fool, love you like a fool. 그대가 어떤 말을 해도 좋은가. 어두운 내 가슴 속 네가 들어와 환하게 비춰주는 게 참 고마워. I like it, babe, like it, babe. I like it, babe, like it, babe. 좀 더 오랫동안 곁에 있을게. 'Cause I love you, baby, love you, baby. I hope you say you love me too. 저편도 너를 가릴 수가 없는데 그 어떤 노래 소리도 너의 목소리보다 아름답지 않아 And all I wanna see is you And all I want is to give you love 널 원하고 너만 보는 나야 I love you like a fool Love you like a fool 그대가 어떤 말을 해도 좋은 걸 어두운 내 가슴 속 네가 들어와 환하게 비춰주는 게 참 고마워 I like it babe I like it babe I like it babe I like it baby 좀 더 오랫동안 곁에 있을게 I love you babe Love you babe I hope you stay Love you babe Tonight Foolish Just foolish Foolish My love Foolish Just foolish Tonight Foolish Just foolish Foolish My love Foolish Just foolish
And yes, everybody, there it was. The grandiose debut of NIve here, a collaboration with Sam Kim, Like a Fool. We have so many comments coming in.
Oh.
And it's been a while seeing this flood of comments. People loving it, territory-wise.
yeah.
Getaway is such a great song, people says. Just me starting my day with Nive's Getaway at 6 in the morning, talking about your US debut. And then people love me like a fool, so beautiful. It's just crazy. But it's such a good song. No kidding, like hands down, such a great song.
Well, like, you know, hands down for Sam Kim for playing guitar. Such a great guitar. Yeah.
Player?
Player.
Man, being humble. I mean, man, Nive, like you are the busiest man I know when it comes down to production, and you're bringing out really of songs nowadays.
Right.
I want to give you a pop question. Where do you find your inspiration and motivation from?
I mean, like, it's just, for me, it's a very simple answer from me, yet to me, it is real answer. I would say life. itself.
Life, okay.
Everyday life. I feel something, I see something, and I feel like, let me just write about it and see if it's usable. But at the end of the day, I just end up using it, every bits of it.
Oh.
And just, you know, see how it goes.
Because I did want to bring this up because right after this song, a year later, you released your first mini album, Broken Kaleidoscope.
Right.
Right. And you also have an IG story post about To My Broken Kaleidoscope.
Right.
And it's more like a self-reflection, isn't it? So do you constantly write all these diaries or what's happening?
Right. It's been a while since I last wrote that, but I've been writing since 2020.
Oh, wow.
Correct me if I'm wrong. 2021 or 20.
You're asking your fans?
Yeah. But it was March 20-something, 22nd,
Oh.
27th, I think.
So you're using these entries, and I'm assuming we can call it diary in a way.
Right. To me, it's a therapy.
Therapy.
Right. You know, as a human being, we're born in this way. It's just like we feel a lot. We are under a lot of like stress, even if there's nothing happening. But I feel like everyone needs a tool to balance out the feelings, because that's all that matters. You know, it can make things, great things happen, but at the same time, feelings can, you know, make things that were about to happen really just like not happen.
Right.
So I thought the key to a happy life, a stable life, is being stable yourself. And how do we do it? Well, there's lots of ways to do it. But my tool would be just like writing, expressing, and that's it. You know, I release and then not think about it. And and then I get the feedback from the word from NIvers. Sometimes very positive. Sometimes some people say, "Hey, why are you just like releasing songs? That's too much." I was like, "That's appreciable too." So I was just like, "Yeah, that's life."
That is
and
life.
that helps me with balancing my feelings out. So that's really more so than just a diary. To me, it's a great tool for
Therapy.
greater things.
That is great. And then that leads on to a new track.
Yep.
It's like a written record, like a
Yep.
digital handprint or a footprint of your emotional status, I would say.
Right.
And that makes your song so inspiring and so personal, because we're going to jump straight into the second song that you have mentioned out for us on the live graph,
Right.
which is ZZ.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about the song.
Well, it's really, as you can tell from the title of the song, it's ZZ. Is kind of like, we use it when we say like about to sleep,
Right.
Or while we were sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
So I wrote the song because I was very sleepy. Like 100%. I mentioned this before. When I came up with this song, I was like, I felt like
sleepy.
I just wanna go to sleep. And why don't I just like write about that tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
So I went like,
That's so INTP.
yeah, I literally went to sleep. Next day, I
Okay.
remembered because I took the memo, and the first line that goes is like, all I wanna do, nothing at all. All I wanna do is nothing at all. I just wanna lie down a little.
And?
You can call me crazy. So but what's crazy about wanting to go to sleep?
No, that's true.
Right.
It's human instinct.
Yeah, sometimes we need sleep. Why? It's very simple. I'm kind of like enunciating on that fact. But, as you guys all know, that we have trouble sleeping
We
these
do.
days. When we have lots of thinking, lots of thoughts, worrisome things, we are having trouble sleeping. So at the time, I thought that I wished that the song helps some souls, help them getting a good night's sleep,
Okay.
as I just at the time wanted to. These days, me, I don't need to sing that song or listen to the song
Anymore.
because when I get home, I'm dead.
Because you're too tired.
I don't even think about, maybe I just can't go this. No, that doesn't happen. I just like come home. I'm just like,
Well, good for you, I guess. So with the release of the song, you were able to I don't know, overcome your difficulties falling asleep, I guess. Insomnia.
And I can see actually the song, especially this song, is helping out a lot of people, just like balancing out their thoughts. And it's just like really great way to see them reacting to the song. There is getting lots of positive messages through the song, especially. So that I chose the song for today.
Can definitely tell. I don't know. We have so many things to cover about you because I know that, of course, I mean, thank goodness our listeners know very much about you, but you always talk too little of yourself. Because I just want to give you a quick background check on NIve here as a composer. He actually debuted as a composer in 2019 with the title song Beautiful Goodbye from Chen's first solo mini album, April and the Flower. And then later on, you collaborate with so many artists like Chen, Paul, Kim, Sam, Kim, Jung Seon, etc. You have worked on many OSTs. How do you keep going? I'm assuming where you get the whole motivation for ZZ, because of course you need some sleep. But how do you look after yourself? How do you overcome writer's block?
Right. Well, it's gonna take a while to
Aside
explain
from
all-
talking to
but-
plants,
True that. Not the cactus though.
not the cactus.
I would say for me, writer's block. There's always a block, not just like inspirational
Okay.
things, but to me, when it comes to writing, I just love writing. I just love doing it. It's just like for me, it's just like breathing. And while I went along with that vibe, there were people who, company people, businessmen who recognized that. So they were asking me, like to write songs for
Okay.
their artists
Uh-huh.
and whatnot. So I was writing songs for them too, and then that kind of like spread it, and then now I'm getting a bit of requests for writing songs for the specific artist. So that's also another business model for me as well. So I would say that's like a word of publishing, right? So it's I've been writing lots of songs, and how do I overcome writer's block? Well, if you're in a situation where people are calling you, saying that, oh yeah, Nive, we're just waiting on this third version that we asked like 3 hours ago. We just want to know we just want to get the brief idea of the day with that when you are gonna finish. And by the way, we're planning on recording the song like 2 days later. So just feel free to let us know.
Feel free to let us know.
But they never say that they can adjust to my schedule. So if that happens, writer's block.
No such thing. No such thing as writer. Just do it. 하기나 해.
You just grab your gear. Just do it.
Okay, so you're saying
keep on going.
deadlines are, of course, the biggest motivations.
A deadline is the biggest lie.
Exactly.
They say August. Think of it as a June.
Exactly. Those are always a lie.
But
You
the
gotta
song
get it
gets
done
released
beforehand.
in December.
Oh wow! Oh yeah. Well, you got it done. So congratulations.
Betrayer.
Betrayer. Nive, I'll be honest with you, straightforward. Okay.
Yep.
We usually play a song. We were supposed to about 5 minutes ago, but we're running out of time.
Okay.
So for the first time ever on the archive, I'm going to give you a choice. You can see 3 songs on the list right now.
Right.
We're going to play out 1 song for you to end the show. Just tell me that right now so I can build
like out of those 3
out of
songs?
those 3 songs right there.
Okay,
yeah.
well, I would go with the last one.
Last one. Okay.
That starts with T.
So we're just going to talk.
Right.
And I'm going to let you off with the final song. Sounds
Okay,
good?
okay,
That's what we're going to do today.
Yep.
Because I'm just enjoying this in-depth talk so very much. So now that we have earned some time, A-John, our writer, really wanted to ask you this question. Now, you were talking about how deadlines are all lies and everything, right?
Yep.
You, as a producer and a songwriter, have to always work with people, collaborate, right? That's obviously what we do here in the music production side.
Right.
So he wanted to really ask you this question. If you had to choose, would you rather collaborate with an artist who is kind, punctual, on time, respectful, but less skilled, or with somebody with exceptional talent, but who's a little bit rude, often late, and overly business focused, opportunist?
The second one.
Second one? Ooh, for real?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more. Elaborate on that for
Okay,
us.
well, I mean, honestly, you can be nice, you can be soft, you can be a very thoughtful person. But at the same time, if you're talking about industry and business, you just have to be good.
Oh.
Even if you're rude and whatnot, yes, it'd be great if you're not rude or whatnot. But it's not like I'm gonna be living with him or her.
Oh, that's true.
It's just like a one-time collaboration. Or if it's like from time to time, we have to do that, then I would make sure to fit to that. Now I've seen people who are kind, people who are rude, people who are this and that.
Okay.
But at the same time, they're all people. They're all people. And there's no such person as born to be evil. You know, you have to think about why have they become like that. If you looked into like some kind of like a rude person, or maybe that person because they're young.
Oh.
Or maybe they were not educated. I'm talking about not just like a school educated, but like kind of like a
Social
mental,
manners.
social manners. So we have to pity that people more so than having a bad vibe.
I
You know,
see your point.
so
So more of understanding.
Right,
that
I'm the type of
person.
person I've become that person who doesn't really get swayed by a bad mood.
Oh, interesting.
Yet
Okay.
I don't try to overcome that.
Oh.
But if you're talking about which is better, I would 100% go with somebody who's skilled.
Skilled. Because at the end of the day, the product is what matters the most. You're
Right,
saying.
right. But if we have to be on a show together,
Oh, that's different.
then I would just be myself and just, you can tell from like the energy that I'm giving is that yes, you can say it, do it, be whoever person that you want to be.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm just going to be myself and try to be balanced. Being always have to be kind doesn't mean that it's a good thing. It's not good for you. I used to be the person who
people pleaser.
Yeah, like I have to be loved. Like I don't want to be the person who kind of like is always nice to people.
Everyone.
Doesn't want to hurt others' feelings. But no matter what I do, it happens, and it happened.
Man, I don't know what has happened over the last 3 months, but you've gotten very deep. So much deeper than before.
Need another hour.
Need another hour. Well, I'm assuming we should have a monthly, monthly NIve therapy session, because it seems like we're all being healed right now. See, B for Bahar says, man, I really need to rewatch this interview 5 times. I need to engrave many parts of my brain. Says Bahar.
Very glad.
But man, I only wish if we had like 30 more minutes, we can dive into everything. But we do have to slowly come to a closure to the episode today.
Yes, sir.
But one thing we do prior to letting you go is to show how much of a great stalker we are by going through something called a peak post.
Okay.
So our Ajon, of course, has done his research, scrolling through all of your IG posts, okay?
Oh,
and this is what he found. You probably don't know what we found, right?
No.
Well,
I can't see.
Is this okay for me to show on screen?
Yes, but I didn't archive this.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. What is this?
What
is this? This is 71 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember doing
I can't believe I didn't archive that. I'll just
Are you shocked?
Yeah.
So what was going through your mind at the time? I mean, this is so charming.
What was going through my mind?
Yeah, what was happening? 'Cause I don't like when Ajon showed this to me. I was like, NIve would never do this. Like, I would never expect NIve to upload something like this.
What was on my mind?
Yeah.
A pitch black darkness.
Black darkness.
Emptiness. Black hole. That was what was going on. Like,
oh my goodness.
I was like, what?
Well, this is like 3.5 years ago then.
What kind of thoughts do you have to do that? Like, think about that. I'm just like lying in my bed. I see that going viral. And I was like, maybe a new song is about to drop. Maybe I have to do something, because I remember I was thinking at the time I was with another label, and they were like, NIve, you have to upload something, you have to follow some trends.
You got to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I just at the time also I didn't want to be that person who's like trend. What is trend? I'm just gonna be me. I'm the artist. I didn't want to be that person, so I was just I was like scrolling through, and that was going viral. So I was like, maybe I should do that. And I don't know why I chose that.
And that's how it came to be.
Yep.
Loving it very, very much.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie, of course, sincerely. But again, NIve, we are coming to the end of the show right now. And of course, I would love you to quickly introduce the final song that we're going to play out for you.
Yes.
Please.
So this is called TLS, Typical Love Song. That was the
latest?
Recent song. Yes, latest song release that I did on May 16th.
Okay.
So this is a song that's about just typical love. You know, I can't get away from this person that I'm in love with because I'm so drunk. By that person.
Oh, so drunk on love.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I just wanted to do some typical love song with just like piano and my vocals. So that's another mood that I wanted to release for you guys. And so far it's getting, again, like real positive vibe.
That's the first thing I told you too when I met you. It's a great song. Not heartbreak, but it's very powerful in terms of your vocal style too.
Right.
So we're going to end the show with this final song. we have like 30 seconds. Please say goodbye to our listeners.
All right. Thank you so much, the listeners of The Archive and Ivan Hyung. Always grateful for having me here. I'm very actually like happy to be in this room. I just love the room. I really do. And I wish to have this kind of session again. So I'm always open. So call me anytime. So we're good. NIVers, I love you guys so much. I know I'm not often online, but you know.
We all know.
I'll be in touch.
Yes. And with that, we're going to end the show today. Everyone, thank you again for tuning in. And thank you, Nive, for such a wonderful interview. And I promise we'll get you back in here.
Yes.
Because I think we have covered 1/3 of the script that we have prepared today. But again, ending with Nive's latest drop, everyone. TLS Typical Love Song. It is. Wishing you a lovely day. This is Johan Lee and Nive checking out. 1, 2, 3, bye-bye. 1, 2, 3, bye-bye.
Everything is blurred when I'm sitting here, sipping on these memories of you. I wonder if these days go by, will I ever be sober from you? Cliche as it is, love has blinded me, killing me so softly with your touch. I'm drunk with your love. Well, honestly, I don't wanna be sober from you. Let me drink a little bit more.
One exclusive. Here it is.
2. Now check this out. Okay, fellas. 3. 11. Go.
Welcome to Arirang News. This is Yoon Se-young, and we start with our top headlines at this hour. Democratic Party presidential candidate Lee Jae-myung campaigned intensively across key districts along Seoul's so-called Hangang River Belt, including Yongsan, Yeongdeung-pogu, and Mapogu districts, in an effort to secure votes in the capital region. Following earlier rallies in Gyeongsang-do and Jeollado provinces that emphasized national unity, he continued to call for an end to divisive politics based on ideology or region, saying the president's duty is to bring the country together and move forward as one. The Democratic Party reported crowds of up to 3,000, while police estimated around 1,500. Notably, a bulletproof screen was installed on stage for the first time as a safety precaution.